Hi, welcome back to the Sing Confidently Live Creatively podcast. Estelle here. I'm an actor, singer, and vocal coach here to help you build confidence as a singer and a performer, specifically for adults who are coming back to singing maybe after college or just like in your 20s and 30s and 40s plus, wanting to sing and really develop as a singer, whether to pursue it intentionally as a career and you're ready to go, or just as a side hobby, or just for fun, but you want to be super intentional about it. I also work with teens and college students as well, which is really, really cool to help them also build confidence in their singing voice, especially at that age, like like being a teenager and then into college, like really developing that love for their unique voice is something that I love helping teenagers do too. So you're all welcome. We're here. We are getting it going today. We are doing a vocal warm up to help you with tone. So this is beginner singer friendly. So even if you're just starting out and maybe you're in college and you're wanting to take a singing class, or you are in your 20s and 30s and you're wanting to get back to singing, and just feel really confident in who you are as a singer and a performer, this is a great place to start, especially if you feel like you do have a pretty good handle on pitch, like you have a pretty good, you've developed maybe a little bit of vibrato, or you feel pretty good about your range, but you're just struggling with the way that your voice sounds. That is tone. And some aspects of tone, or timbre is another word that we use for that. Timbre or tone includes aspects such as resonance, the quality of your voice, whether it's like bright sounding like this, more of that forward placement sound, like your sound is more towards the front of your mouth. It has a little bit more of kind of a buzzy sound. Maybe even some nasality, that could be part of your tone as well, and part of that brightness, versus a darker tone where your voice is more like this. It's a little bit further back. It has maybe a little bit more warmth to it, a little bit more richness to it, but it is like not super bright. It's more towards the back of the mouth, and it's there usually isn't as much nasality as well. But all of these are kind of like, they're kind of like colors of the rainbow. Like they're all like just different colors, different things you can play around with, and you can decide how much you want. Like, do I want a darker sound on this note? Do I want a brighter sound here? Do I want a little bit of both, right? And having the awareness of your tone and how to shift your tone in different parts of your song that you're working on is really, really important for really developing as a singer, just in general, especially if you want to be doing this professional level. You really need to be able to have a good handle on your tone. Like, that's not even a question. And then also, if you just want to feel more confident in your singing, it's really helpful to, be able to notice what is happening in your tone. And it's about your voice, your true voice being released, being free, because our voice can be dampened when we have too much of a dark tone. If our voice, if we have like our soft palate is down, and like our larynx is overly pressed down, like it's overly lower, like that can really dampen your sound. But then if you already have, like, you have too high of a raised larynx and maybe you have a brighter tone, right? That can also kind of, it's not real, it can sound strained, or it can sound inauthentic. So it's all about really helping you release your true voice, and playing around with tone can help you do that. Okay, I think I've given enough context for tone. So before we jump into the vocal warm-up, you guys are always welcome to ask me more questions. If anything I say you're confused about or unsure about, you guys know where to find me. Come to the Facebook group. It's free. I'm there hanging out with you every day, every week. Here to answer your questions, here to ask you questions, so make sure that you're there. I did want to read a review that was really sweet that came in, and I just want to say thank you to those of you who heard my pleas, my cries of desperation. No, I'm just joking. But my cries and my pleas asking for reviews. Genuinely, it does, first of all, inspire me. And I woke up the other day and I saw this and I was like, oh my gosh, like a squeal, make a girl's day. Make a girl's day and leave a review for her podcast. You know what I'm saying? But thank you so much for leaving reviews. It really makes me feel so just heard and seen. Like, this show is for you guys, but it also makes me feel really seen to know that, like, you're listening, you're there, like, is anyone out there? I don't know. I hope you guys are listening, but I know you are, but it just really helps to get that feedback. So thank you. Even if you just say love the podcast. Like, just something like that, it really does touch my heart to see that you're listening, that you care. And it also helps the show to be spread around more. So when people leave reviews on Apple Podcasts, or even if you comment on YouTube or on Spotify, it just helps boost the show so that more people around the world who, like, not everyone has access to voice lessons. You know what I mean? Not everyone has access to, different trainings and stuff. So it helps more people around the world get access to hearing the interviews that we do in this podcast, to hearing these vocal warm-ups, these trainings that are really helpful, that are researched back, that are supportive for singers. And so it's really, really, you're doing a great service to the world when you leave a podcast. And I know that sounds like kind of dramatic, but it really does help the show reach more people around the world. And that is really powerful. So thank you for leaving reviews. This one is from Ice Ice Baby with an American flag next to it. Love that. And they said, thanks. This is so helpful. So helpful, they said. Thank you. And I love the so helpful with multiple exclamation points, because that's so something I would do. Thank you so much, Ice Ice Baby, for that beautiful review. Thank you all for leaving reviews. If you haven't left one, if you don't mind taking just 30 seconds to leave one, it would be such a blessing. Okay. All right, let's get into this warm up. It's about time, right? Okay, get ready to sing. I have my original sound is already on, so you guys should be able to hear my piano pretty well. We're going to start with hums. Hums are great for helping develop and just bring awareness to your resonance and where your voice is in your mouth. So how your voice is resonating in your throat and your mouth is how we create that amplified, enhanced sound that is our resonance. So why is my keyboard so loud? Okay, we're gonna start here, and we're just going to do a simple I have two patterns for you. This first one is just a slide, just getting our voices going. Here we go. Feel the buzz at your lips. That's your resonance. Feel the buzz. Lower voices, you may sing down the octave. Gently pressing your lips together, but leaving space in your mouth. Focus on your buzz at your lips. Yay! That is just to help you get that awareness. We're going to do another exercise with the hum, and we'll start down here. Let's start right here. It's starting a bit lower. It goes. So you have the first jump. Then you go up, down, down. Here we go. Keep the buzz. Even as you get higher, keep that buzz at the front of your mouth, okay? hopefully you were able to feel that buzz towards the front of your mouth, the front of your face. That is your voice, that vibration feeling, that resonance of your sound. That's what we want to focus on. This next one, we're also going to still, focus on our resonance, but this one is also for helping you hear how your color can change on different vowels. So we're going to do ooowee, 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 ooowee. You're going ooowee, ooowee. All together. On each note, you're doing 2 vowel sounds, ooowee. And as you do that, you're going from darker ooh to brighter e. Ooowee, ooowee, right? You can speak that out now. Ooowee. You can hear how your sound changes even though you're saying it on the same pitch. Ooowee, ooowee, right? Hear the darkness, ooh, versus the brightness, e. Different sounds, same note. All right, here we go. Ooowee, 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 ooowee. Notice your tone. Ooowee, 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 ooowee. Ooowee, 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 ooowee. Ooowee, 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 ooowee. Focus on your tone. Moving your mouth. Notice where your tongue is. Two more. One more. I hope that helped you just to notice how your sound is changing on different vowels. Okay, this last one is also similarly helping you with how your color is changing. Specifically, that brightness versus the darkness in your tone, and shifting your resonance from that back, more relaxed space in the back, open space in the back, a little bit more of that lifted soft palate where you kind of have that space that you have right before you yawn. Oh, where you can feel that space in the back of your mouth, and your larynx is a little bit lower, just a little bit. Versus the the other half of it is the yeah. We're gonna have a brighter sound. So the exercise goes like this. And I'm keeping this in a pretty neutral mid-range to upper range, not going too high or too low. I'm gonna try to keep it there. So we'll just do a few of these. Let's actually start here. So he's starting on you. Let's do ya. On the ya, you could even shift it to more of an ya. You just want to have that space in the back, lots of space in between your back teeth. Jaw is relaxing down. Your larynx is going to be a little bit lowered, and you're going to have your tongue nice and relaxed at the bottom of your mouth. Ya. Can we try that? Ya. Then we're going to contrast it to a brighter sound. Yeah. Like you're saying, yeah, like, yeah, girl. Say that. Yeah, girl. All right. I trust that you said it. Okay. Yeah. You have a little bit of a smile in your lips. Your lips are lifted. The top lip is lifted. Your cheeks might be lifted a little bit. Your jaw is still open. You're still relaxing the jaw down, but it's a little bit wider and widespread. And yeah, you have more space in the front of the mouth than the back of the mouth, probably. So here we go. Ya. Yeah. Ya. Yeah. Ya. yeah. Notice the tone. Yeah. Yeah. Notice where is your voice. Yeah. And there you go. These exercises are great for just bringing that awareness to where is your voice, how is your tone being changed by the vowel shaping, by where your voice is resonating in your mouth and your throat. And just noticing those changes is so important for helping you to start to really improve on your tone. So now when you sing a song, you can think about, okay, do I need to brighten this sound or do I need to darken this sound? Do I want this sound to have more of a buzz, of a resonance to it, or do I want it to be a little bit more chill, not too much of a buzz, not too much resonance? What do you want as a singer? You get to choose. And as a voice coach, as a vocal coach and teacher, I'm here to help you, to support you in making those decisions for your unique voice in the song that you are working on for whatever your goal is as a singer. But I know that ultimately we want to become more confident singers. And one way to do that is to get help and support. So if you would like my help and support as your coach, you should check out the waitlist for my group singing classes that are coming this summer starting in June. I'm going to be doing group classes virtually and in person here in the Graham, North Carolina area. Graham/Burlington, North Carolina area. But if you want to join me online, you can go to creativelybyestelle.com/collective, creativelybyestelle.com/collective, and just for free, sign the waitlist and you'll get a discount on your first class. I want to just get a feel for who's interested, whether you want it to be only drop-in classes or if you would like it to be a collective, which would be like a membership where you get to have access to all of the classes every month. And we also get you get extra support like vocal warm-ups and things like that in a separate group. But I want to hear from you. I want to be here to help you build that confidence in your tone, in your pitch, and other aspects of singing. But I need you the singer, to have that, take that authority over your own voice and your own development by reaching out and asking for help. So please go to creativelybyestelle.com/collective, put in your information there. It's just literally will take you 30 seconds to do the waitlist form. It's super, super quick and short. I wanted to make it so easy so that everyone could fill it out. But please go ahead and fill that out if you would like to get extra coaching so that you can really, truly be intentional about how you are developing in your tone and how you are developing in, your resonance and all these other things that we talked about, so that you can feel confident in your voice. You're not going to feel confident in your voice if you are not putting in the time and the effort and the attention that your voice deserves, so that you can really share it out without fear, without doubting yourself. I want to help you do that, and I've been able to help students do that, and I want you to be a part of that. All right, so you guys know where to go to join the waitlist, and I hope that you'll meet me in those classes when the time comes. Thank you so much for listening and singing along. I'm so proud of you for getting through the warm-ups, because they were pretty simple, but it's also always, it always takes a little effort to just get yourself to sing sometimes. So I'm really glad that you guys were able to do it. Thank you for being here. I truly do appreciate it, and I love you guys. Have an amazing day, and I'll talk to you later. Thank you so, so much for listening to today's episode and to this show. I'm so in awe of you for being here and showing up for your creative gifts. That takes courage. Don't forget to join the Performing Arts community on Facebook for support and inspiration as you continue on your journey. If this episode helped or inspired you in any way, please leave a review on Apple Podcasts and share it with someone. It means so, so much. Thank you again, and don't forget to keep singing, acting, dancing, performing, and living creatively. Talk to you next time.